Welcome to TopSolid 7. In this video, we're going to take a look inside of TopSolid Mold. The question at hand is, I want to connect one water line to another water line using a hose and some connectors. So, how do we do this? Well, first, I'm going to go to my DME inch library, and I'm going to browse to my cooling components, and then I'm going to go to my couplers, and maybe I will use one of my specific library elements for coupling. Okay, let's have a look. Let's grab this one. Perfect. I like it. I'm going to zoom up and I'm just going to drag and drop this thing right onto this face here. And that plugs it right in to the right position. That's great. I'm going to go ahead and validate that. I'm going to hold Control and drag and drop a copy of this, and I'm going to do the same thing on this component. Again, I'm just zooming up to the face that I want to position it on right there. Now, once we have that, we need to build the hose itself. Now, the way I'm doing this is very much the manual way. I'm adding the components and I want to add the hose. To add the hose is another component in this assembly. So I'm going to start by doing an in-place part. Blank template, and why not call this a side hose? Perfect. Now, to begin with, what I need to do is I need to create a plane to sketch the center line of my hose on. So to do that, I'm going to go ahead and go to my construction tools, and I'm going to go to a plane command called plane by axis. This is pretty cool. I can just select that circular axis and then maybe this point to reference, and you can see that it creates a plane cutting through the center line of that detail, passing through that point as well, which is perfect. From here, I'm going to right-click, create a sketch, and then what I want to do is I'm just going to add a simple little line. I want my hose to go all the way up to the center of that, to there. I'm going to go on this side as well. I know these are at the same altitude. If they weren't, you would do this with a 3D sketch. That's the only difference. And now I'm going to go to my spline command and choose a function called blend. In other words, all I want to do is have a curve blend from here to here in a nice smooth way. What's cool here is the software creates a tangent arc or a tangent spline from and to both of those curves. Now, this tangency can be controlled with a value, or you can deactivate the dimension, and then you can pull and tug on this to get the spline to be exactly like you want. For me, I'm going to leave it active. I'm going to validate out of here. The last step is to make the pipe itself, and to do that, I'm going to use the surfacing command. I'm going to go ahead to the pipe command. In here we have either wire shapes or tube shapes. And what's cool here is you can use a spline or a multi-segmented profile even to use this command. So I'm making a 5/8 diameter hose with a 30 thousandths wall thickness. Again, you can fill out whatever size you want here. And like that, you've made the pipe.